Hello, everyone. Welcome to session one of this series that does not really have a name yet, but we're going by daggerheart rules. So it should be very, very interesting and a very fun little uh, mini campaign, we'll say. We'll see how long it runs. But we are in Earth, our world. The year's 2022. The world is still recovering from a global pandemic and whatever troubles came with it. As a part of this, many civilizations, the United States, Japan, race towards new technologies to help in situations like these. Though this also caused global relationships to be at an all-time low, and tension between neighboring countries have risen. Rumors of war and civil wars continue as civil unrest continues. In these moments, our story begins in the United States. Somewhere around 3 a.m., mid April, in a small town. 3 in the morning, Barnaby,
Oh,
you wake up from one of your nightmares. Something you're very used to. Could you tell us who we see and where you are?
so Barnaby lives in a relatively really small house, kind of um like on the outskirts of town, kind of like the more rural area. There's a lot of farmland. Um, there's like a couple of trailer parks here and there, The nearest grocery store is about 20 minutes away from his house. Um, the house is very small, very run down. The outside has very chipped paint. It's made out of wood. The mailbox is rusted all to hell, and the people who lived there before, their name's still on the mailbox, and it's just been peeling off for the past 5 years or so. And Barnaby, his room is it's very like old Southern farmhouse type room, a rickety old bed, um, really uncomfortable looking sheets, a very thin comforter on top, and the house is just very lonely. But on the walls, there's photographs of supercell clouds. There's photographs of tornadoes from back in like the 80s and the 90s, and there's pictures of him and his family, of course, and there's also like an old radio that seems to be tuned in on one station, but it's turned all the way down so he can sleep. And when Barnaby wakes up, he kind of like shoots out of bed, like sitting straight up. His hands are shaking, and he's very bony. Um, he has a very high metabolism, so basically, anytime he tries to eat anything, it just passes right through him, no matter what he eats. He can eat 5,000 calories a day, and nothing really happens. He's got like a mop of like really messy, curly hair, and he wears old ratty graphic t-shirts from bands he doesn't even know the names of and never has listened to. He just thought they looked cool, and he kind of like grabs onto his chest, and he's kind of breathing, freaking out a little bit because the nightmare he had was pretty much the same one about what happened that night, how he was driving through the storm going back to his parents' house, trying to see if they were okay, only to find that his house was completely gone. And um, miles in front of him, he could see this absolute force of nature, the sound of like a freight train with the force of getting kicked in the chest by a horse just right in front of him, carrying his entire life away from him.
Now, as you wake up, what is the first thing that you do?
Um, Barnaby gets out of bed and immediately goes to check out the window. and make sure everything is still calm and nothing is going on. Like the wind isn't picking up too much, or there isn't any weird movements in the sky, and to make sure that he's still alive and that he's okay.
Yeah. You walk up to the window, and I think what woke you up more than anything is probably anxiety, because you know that there is a storm coming tonight. Not as bad as the one that you may have just had in your dreams, but you walk up to the window and you hear the wind starting to pick up. The rain splatters, hitting your window. Do you, what do you, does anyone live here with you? What do you do in this situation?
So Barnaby does live alone. The first thing he does is he goes and he immediately cranks on the radio and he grabs it. He grabs the handle and um, he's grabbing his coat and then he immediately is just going out the door to check it out while listening to the radio because it might be time for him to, get in his truck, turn on some Leonard Skinnerd, and just go chasing.
Yeah, you're listening to the radio, just music, not really any announcements coming over yet. Um, you, someone who chases storms, you kind of already knew it was coming, but you know it probably won't pick up until much later. So you just kind of wait as time goes by. A couple minutes, maybe hours, until about maybe 5 a.m. You hear an announcement over the radio saying that please seek shelter because it could get bad. Do you hide or do you chase the storm?
Obviously, I'm gonna chase it.
Yeah.
um, just head, turning on the radio to the local weather station because they know what direction it's heading. Basically, figure out how to like if it's going this way, go that way
Mm-hmm.
to intercept from a safe distance away,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and just kind of follow that same path and just hope that you don't miss it.
Yeah. You run, get in your truck, grab your stuff, and you start heading in that direction. And we'll see what happens to you in a bit. At the same time, same hour, around 5, 6 in the morning, in St. Paul, Minnesota, a mother is getting her kids ready for school. Barb, what is a typical morning for you, and what do we see?
All right, Kyla, now get together all your soccer things. You know you're going to be going straight to soccer from after school, all right? And oh, okay, sweetheart. Yes, Kaylee. Oh no, none of that. All right, you see a frazzled late 30-year-old mother of two. This is Barb Peterson. And
Oh, I think we
she
lost. Oh,
you see she is a sort of average height. What did I cut out?
yeah, you cut
We're
out.
good?
You froze a little bit.
Okay.
You're good. You're good now.
All right, all good. But you know what? That's fine. This is Barb. She lives in St. Paul, Minnesota, with her two beautiful children and her husband Jim. Yeah, she has. You see a woman. She is frazzled. She's slightly frazzled, but she still looks put together. She woke up like an hour earlier before the kids so that she could have her me time. She has like a sort of like shoulder length bob of like obviously dyed kind of auburn red hair. Maybe she has some roots coming in up at the top, but she'll dye over those soon. Today for sure. And so she's like scrabbling around. She has her son and her daughter she's trying to get them ready and in the car and out the door. store. They start early because their school it's a private school, and so they start kind of earlier than the rest of the public schools. And she's trying to get ahead of the traffic. Suburb just outside of St. Paul, and things get crazy. So she's trying to get ahead of the traffic like she does every day.
You see your kids kind of like listening to you most of the time. They do. Your husband starts coming into the room. Oh, darling, I'm gonna stay late again today. I have to some work to catch up on. Just letting you know. I know I've been staying late a couple
Of
past couple
course, Jim.
times. You
Yep.
sure you'll be
Yeah.
okay,
You know
dude?
what?
If you need
Yes,
anything,
I will let you know. If I need you, I will let you know, Jim. I love you. I love you. Have a wonderful day. I'll have dinner ready, and by the time you get back, as always. And she gives him kind of a little tight peck on the cheek, and then immediately shuttles the children into the car to
yeah.
get out. It is, of course, a sort of a minivan with a sliding door, probably like a silvery blue color. This is like a 2017 minivan, whatever the make and model of a van is. Whoever knows one. um and so she hops into the car, and she the kids are yelling. Of course they are, because Kaylee thinks that she forgot her lunch, but Kaylee, I told you, I put it in your backpack. It's already there. Backpack's in the car. All right, sweetheart, now strap in. Kylo, you strap in. Kylo, I know you hear me. Kylo, strap on in. Oh, good. Okay. All right. All right, folks, we are rolling out. And she starts the car and goes off down the neighborhood. They live in a picturesque little suburb. It's exactly what you would think for like a suburban area, cookie cutter houses, all in shades of like beige and whites. And, generally, there's a lot of like perfectly kept lawns, a lot of like, moderate to nice cars parked in the driveways. And Barb makes sure that she's a member of the homeowners association, and she takes pride in this little neighborhood. It's lovely. It's just lovely.
Yeah, you go, you take the kids to school, you drop them off. You know you have a couple hours to yourself now that your husband told you he's going to be late and the kids are at school. Probably staying after school for sports, practice, whatever it is. What does Barb do in this time? These few hours that she gets to herself during the day.
Well, there's always things to be done around the house. So, as soon as she drops the kids off, it's off to the grocery store, running errands around. She has to stop by the bank, cash a few checks, gets the groceries home, unloads the car, makes sure to greet the neighbors that she sees on her way in, because, she has to maintain that image. A lovely neighbor, a lovely neighborhood. This is a neighborhood where people greet one another. Gosh darn it. All right. And so, she cleans up around the house. Kylo tends to leave his socks and shoes and shorts and everything all around the house. So she goes around kind of cleaning up the mess. And then eventually she eats her lunch. She tucks in once she is all ready. And she tucks into a little guilty pleasure of hers. She sort of she knows that the house is her own. She knows there's nobody else in the house. But so she walks into her room. She goes into her drawer. She pulls out the drawer. This is the drawer where she keeps, her sort of t-shirts, shirts that don't need to be hung up. And underneath, she pulls out a book. She pulls out a book, and across the cover of the book, you see a Fabio-esque man, all rugged, shirtless, glistening. He's clearly been oiled down, with long, flowing hair and an intense, stony gaze. And in his arms, he has dipped, the damsel in distress, a young woman with long, flowing locks, who looks up with equal passion into his eyes. And, Barb takes the book, looks around, sits down, and opens up a page, and is immediately immersed in her world of fantasy, where love is passionate, and the woman is saved by the strong, handsome knight in shining armor. In this case, he's an Irish Highlander. Ooh. And it's the Middle Ages, and she's swept, the damsel in distress is swept off of her feet into an unknown land. this man is there. And Barb just loves the feeling of knowing that there is passion in this world. How often does a man sweep up a woman? How often does he hold her in his arms and look at her with burning gaze? That's all she wants. And so, as the day starts to fade away and she's alone with herself, she's reading her book, and she has a little like glass of wine. Maybe she's lit a few candles, and this is her guilty pleasure. This is where the day always ends.
Yeah. Time passes, you're reading your book, and before you know it, it's time to go pick up the kids from school. And
An alarm goes off on her phone. Oh gosh darn it. Oh well, golly. All right. Oh, she reads like the last couple pages just to the end of the chapter, because she's just a few more minutes, and she needs to find out what happens after she's been kidnapped by this opposing whoever. And so she reads the last few pages and then tucks her book away, sets her wine on the bedside table, and tucks her book back into her t-shirt drawer before running out the door, getting into the car, and off she goes.
and off you go. And as you go, we move forward. The camera zooms out to around, we'll say, it's probably around 5 p.m. this time. The East Coast, getting ready for what we'll say the 6 o'clock news. Osvaldo, where are you? What do we see? And what are you doing as you prepare for your show to go on the air?
We go through the front door of the office. That's just paperwork everywhere. We see a balding man, only the hair on the sides. His white shirt rolled up. He's getting a lav mic put in and everything for his show. Just like reading over the different topics of the day. That's crap. That's crap. Can we not get anything good anymore? Nothing's happening in Atlanta, Georgia, one of the best music towns around.
You see your reporters kind of scrambling around. We have there's this new artist that just came. I don't know if you want to. He kind of gets close to you. You see, like this young 20-year-old man with black hair, just kind of like very nervous, just like. I interviewed him myself. He's kind of getting popular, on TikTok and all that. You know TikTok, right?
Like Facebook?
What
is that?
It's oh, people post videos on there, and people watch like YouTube but shorter.
Son, I'm in my 60s. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Here, I can show you. And he whips out his phone. He just kind of like immediately
no,
just
I
opens.
don't care.
No, okay.
This will be fine. I'll put some twist on it. How long till I go on?
You're like the stage manager off to the right. You see an older woman, probably in her like early 40s, long flowing blonde hair. You 5 minutes, sir.
Give him 6. I feel like having another cigar before going out.
She looks around. Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Run more commercials. It doesn't matter.
Right, you're right. You're the boss. You're right. And they kind of just wait for you to give them the cue. Yeah, in the building.
Yeah, I might crack a window.
They just kind of wait for you to give the cue. Wait a couple minutes, and once you're ready, the show goes on. You do your thing. The news, as the CEO of this news network, whatever biases or unbiases you may have towards the news, we will might see later on. But show finishes without a hitch. And most of your crew just kind of like sidesteps you as they clean up and everything. What does Osvaldo do after the show?
I gotta go back to my office, make sure Thomas went home and that he has no more ideas. God damn it, Thomas. As I just see like a list of headlines for the potential for tomorrow. A rapper wanting to get into politics. Disgraceful. Rip that one up. Little bakery wants to buy a new building. Sure, maybe we'll do a fundraiser there. That can be page 6. Write that down. France, what time is it?
It's about 7:30, sir, and you see Francis, the young 20-year-old secretary that you always keep around. You know, she's kind of handles most of your work. Has her hair pulled back, nice like suit and tie. Very you find it a little strange for a woman, but you know, you don't really say anything. She does her job.
Yeah,
Very
you're doing
well.
great work. You forgot to remind me about my pill cocktail that I have to have around now. It's like
Oh
pour
no,
out my
sir.
10 different pills.
Yeah. And she hands you a small bottle of water.
You should have been gone 2 hours ago. Why are you still
Oh,
here?
I know. I know, sir, but you know, I wait for you to leave. Just gotta make sure, you know.
That's fair. Your family wasn't doing well, right? I just write out a $400 check, give it to her. Here's your overtime. Now get the hell out of my building.
Oh, thank you, sir. Just kind of turns around a little confused, but just walks out without questioning it.
The building to myself. Everything's going according to plan. I guess I'll go home. I guess I'll do it.
At this point, your phone rings, and you see the caller ID. It's
What?
your wife. You answer
Yes,
the phone.
Suzanne.
You hear on the other end your wife. Dear, have you seen? Have you heard from Richard? He hasn't been home today.
You're the one that's kind of in charge of all that.
No, I know he was gonna go out with some. Well, they were gonna go out with some friends, and they just haven't been back. They asked me for money, and I gave them money. I was a little. I know you kind of keep tabs. You know,
I'll check the GPS I have on their phone. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll see where they are.
Yeah, if you
just remember,
you could let me know.
Go by D now.
Right, I always mess that up. But you could let me know where he is and where they are, and I'll go get them.
I'll send you a link once I open the app if I can find it.
Okay, I'll see you when I get home.
Yep, love you. I will see you then.
And love you too. And she hangs up.
Spend the next like 20 minutes trying to find the app on my phone. Eventually find it. Send Suzanne the link to where she is right now. Get told that's wrong, and then try again.
Yeah. Eventually, you get the right link. So your son is not too far. They're in a movie theater, so you don't worry too much about it.
They're probably watching the newest Marvel movie or something. Something about the end of the game or something. Probably a soccer movie.
Yes, 2022. Do you?
I don't know. That could be completely wrong.
I think it was. I think it was Endgame. I think it was Endgame. Anyway, your wife will be probably busy for the next hour or so, going to pick up your child.
2019.
Do you still go home? Hey, do you still go home? Do you stay in the office? What do you do?
Yeah, I need to leave anyway. I've had my evening pills, so I gotta go home to start getting my beauty sleep, because I obviously need it.
Mm-hmm.
Get into my super expensive car of some variety, probably some kind of Corvette, and head on home.
To my right, you go downstairs, you lock the building, usually always the last one out, first one in, being the CEO. And you head on home, and we'll see what happens in a bit.
Yeah, rev the engine nice and loud so people know that I'm leaving.
Oh,
I'm
100%.
that asshole.
And around
Do a
the
burnout
same
in my own
time,
parking lot, then go.
oh yeah, the tire tracks are already marked on the freaking pavement at this point. Around this time, same time, late at night, we hear a siren as we go into the back of a ambulance, and we see Morgan at work. Morgan, what do we see? And what are you doing?
At this very moment, right now I'm charting down the medication that we've given to the patient that's here in the ambulance right now. He's a man in his mid-50s. He's gone into anaphylactic shock due to an allergy, a shellfish allergy. He was at a restaurant, and I guess, when you get older in age, sometimes allergies flare up. You don't know about them, and it can just happen. And this might have been one of those cases. We don't know, but I've given him some antihistamines, and we are doing our best, to keep him breathing while we get him to the hospital.
What do you look like?
Myself, I'm middle of the road, not super skinny, not super big or anything. I'm not exactly built, but I do work out sometimes, I'm a man, I'm 32 years old, 5'9", nothing super special. I've got a beard. I'm really particular about keeping up with my beard, so it's always exactly 5 inches long. It's perfectly kept, straight, razor edge on the bottom. Long hair ish, not super long, but I keep it in a kind of a man bun in the back. It's dark brown hair.
You see your co-worker at the moment on the other side of the van, Pete, dark tan skin, brown eyes, short hair, clean face, probably a little bit younger than you. He just kind of looks. I think he's gonna make it, right? The patient's currently a little passed out, but breathing.
Yeah,
Sorry,
don't worry about it. These I know you're kind of new. It's okay, man. This kind of thing, it's like every other week. It's no big deal. He'll be all right. His heart rate's going strong. He's breathing. So
I know it's a common thing, but it just he got so red.
Yeah. That tends to happen with allergic reactions. That's how they go. So
I thought I'd seen it all.
Yeah, just try not to think about it, man. It's all right. We're 5 minutes from the hospital. We'll be there in no time.
You've been doing this how long? You said.
Sorry.
Oh, you've been doing this how long? You said you don't look much older than me.
I've been doing this for 8 years. I've been doing this for 8 years.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, just got out of college. I shopped around a little bit, but I couldn't really find anything I really enjoyed doing. I wanted to make a difference, but I didn't want to sit behind a desk. I didn't like all the paperwork. So, a job like this is perfect for me.
Yeah, makes sense. But usually, does this happen a lot where we, right towards the end of the shift, you always get an emergency? Guess we were supposed to be off like 20 minutes ago.
Every single night, man. I swear, it's like you never know what kind of hours you're going to be working at a job like this. It's like it's crazy out here, man. People just can't stop eating shellfish. I don't know what it is, man. It's just it's like 1 in every 200 people has a shellfish allergy, but people just keep going after it. I don't understand it.
I guess that makes sense. At this point, you pull into the hospital. You get your patient down, settled in, do all the paperwork that you need to do. Like Pete said, you're coming up towards the end of your shift. There was just a last minute emergency right before you got off, and you always got to take care of it. What do? You're finishing off your shift. What does Morgan do, and where do they go?
Finish off my shift. I mean, about that time, I'd be ready to head home. I mean, it's been a long day. I'm tired, so I head back to the house. Get home, I take care of my dog, Thor. Um, I feed him, take him out, whatever, and then from then, it's straight to my garage. I'm out in the garage. Got a project I've been working on. It's I'm essentially attaching a camera with a motion sensor to my bird feeder so that I can take pictures of the birds when they stop and eat. And so I go straight to work on soldering into the Arduino on that one.
You do tinker away the hours. As you do, you get this strange feeling. You're an EMT. You kind of know strange feelings. Something with the body. But this is new. You don't understand this feeling. You start trying to breathe. You're breathing, but your breathing's getting heavy as if you were working out. But you're not, you're just standing still. You start feeling hot. You don't understand. This moment,
I'm gonna immediately start trying to make my way to the kitchen so I can go ahead and call 911 from my phone because I feel like I'm having a heart attack or something.
As you go to get up, you feel your legs give out and you fall in your garage floor. Barnaby, you're in the middle of a storm and you start feeling the same sensation. You can't breathe. You feel very warm even though the breeze around you is very cold. You feel your muscles start to give out. You're not sure what's happening. Like, in this moment, in the middle of a storm, are you scared? Or what do you feel?
It doesn't matter how many times you intercept a storm, you're going to be scared no matter what. Because, well, you think that you being targeted by one, it'll never happen to you. There's such a slim chance of it coming to you directly that you don't really think about it.
Mhm.
And you just think, "Oh, it's not going to come over here. Everything's going to be fine." And then Mother Nature decides to take that as a challenge. It decides to it says, "Oh, okay, if you're not afraid, then okay, here you go." And then next thing you know, you have an outbreak. And it doesn't matter how many no matter how many times you get close to one, how many close calls you've had, how many times you've missed it or it didn't touch the ground or you miscalculated a little bit. You're going to be afraid every time cuz many people have died doing this line of work. And it's dangerous and you're going to be scared, but the point is you have to be brave for the ones who aren't brave enough to do it. Because the whole point in doing it in the first place is to figure out where they come from and learn more about it to develop the warning systems. Because sometimes the warning systems aren't enough. We need more. And Barnaby, he goes into this, but he knows that, if he's not careful, he could end up like his parents. But at the same time, there's a strange fascination in wondering what it would be like to be in the middle of it. Would it be Would it be like peace and quiet, like in the eye of a hurricane? Or would it be something else entirely and be a whole hellscape of whipping winds? But at the same time, he knows that he only gets one. He might not ever find out. But the feeling that you described of like the heavy weight and not being able to breathe, it's not just like normal anxiety, storm anxiety or fear of death. It feels like something else entirely. And Barnaby is just like, oh God, if I die here, I won't be able to look at the storm.
In this moment, Barnaby, you are unable to move. You feel your conscious coming and going. I want you to roll me an instinct roll. You're gonna add +1.
Okay, so roll 2d12s
Mhm.
and then add them together plus
And
that.
add +1. Yep. And then whatever's the highest number is gonna be the fear or hope. So you does that make sense?
Okay, so I rolled. Oh shit! So I rolled a 12 and a 6 plus one.
Mhm.
That'd be 19 total.
Mm-hmm. And the 12 you rolled on the hope or the fear die.
The hope die.
Okay, so then you rolled a 19 with hope, so you would take a hope. Just write it down, and then when you get your character sheet, you can put it on there when I tell you what character
Okay.
you're going to be playing. But just keep that in mind. You're going to have an extra hope. In this
Okie
moment,
dokie.
Barnaby, you've chased storms your entire life since the accident. This storm looks different, feels different. The colors are only but slightly off. The hue in the lightning, the humidity, you know what you feel, and in this moment where your consciousness is fading, there's something off about it that only just now you're starting to notice. You can't quite put your finger on what it is, but you do feel this isn't a normal storm. And in that moment, you lose consciousness. In this same moment, Barb, in the middle of your dinner table, having dinner with your entire family, the same thing happens to you. You start losing consciousness, you start feeling heavy, like you can't hold yourself, you can't breathe. It feels almost like if your blood is literally boiling. You hear your
Hey,
family.
I thought that it was too early for hot flashes. Oh boy.
You start to hear your kids as, Mommy, are you okay? Are you all right? You feel your consciousness coming and going as you're.
Kylo, sweetheart, take your sister and go to the TV room. Okay, sweetheart? I'm gonna clean up dinner, okay? You know, you take your sister and you go to the hotel the TV room. All right, Kylo? Yeah?
Are you okay? Okay. You see the yeah, Kylie kind of like gets up and takes Kylo to the room. Your husband stands up. He's like, are you all right, honey?
Jim, I thought you were staying late. What are you doing here?
I just got
What's
back
going
like 5
on?
minutes ago. What are you? Is everything okay?
Jim, I'm gonna pass out, Jim. Okay, Jim? I'm gonna pass out, Jim.
Oh,
I
okay.
you
What
go
should I
do
what should I
whatever the
do?
fuck it is that you're gonna do, okay? I don't know. You never worry about me anyway. Why do you start now?
And
then
you
she fucking
pass out
passed
in that
out.
moment. Yep. Asfaldo, the moment you get home, you start to feel the same thing. No one's home, just you. You put your keys down. Suddenly it feels very hard to breathe. Your body feels hot. You feel your consciousness coming and going as your body starts to fail you.
Huh. I think I took all the right pills. It is getting pretty close to my bedtime anyway. Ooh. maybe one show. I try to move my way over to my recliner that's obviously very big and very comfortable
Yeah,
for my
you
fat ass to sit in.
very almost dragging yourself as your body seems to refuse to listen. You barely make it to the recliner, and as soon as you sit down, the world goes dark.
My
In this
favorite
moment,
show's on.
in this moment, I would like to ask everyone but Osvaldo to mute himself. Or deafen themselves. Or remove your headsets, please.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
No, you're good.
Oh my.
Osvaldo, in this moment,
Hmm.
you see darkness. You feel your body, but it's not your body, your consciousness, in a very dark, dark place. Nothing around you. You don't even hear the sounds of your own breathing. You look down and you don't see your body, but rather a white image. It's not a body, it's light.
Hmm.
The only light in this dark expanse. What do you feel? What do you think?
I was always told to not go towards the light. My haters always told me to go to the light. So now I'm in this awful conundrum now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm old. No one really around. No one cares. Everyone just hates when you're on top of the world. They finally got what they wanted. I'll go to the light. Why not? I look down. I would have been able to see my toes for the first time, but there's still nothing there.
As you
Oh
try to
well.
head towards the light, you hear a voice, a very unfamiliar voice. Oh, dear, don't do that. It's a very feminine voice.
Is this the TikTok? Hmm.
I wouldn't suggest you go there just yet. I could use you. And do you turn towards the voice?
Well, if you're saying that, that means you're on my side. It's only polite to look a lady in her face.
Yeah, you see a very
We'll turn around.
beautiful woman, a black veil kind of covering her face, but you can still kind of see a very pale face, onyx dark hair, very beautiful woman in this like black silken dress. Why, dear? You're very interesting, aren't you?
I get that a lot. I got a lot of things to say.
You're not from around here, are you?
Guessing at where I am right now, I'm either dead, dying, or I'm on a crazy trip right now.
A trip, we'll say, of sorts. Strange things have been happening in the world below, and I could use an extra hand. Now,
At one point, I had two. I don't see any right now. So
Don't you worry. I can see I took the liberty of myself into seeing a little bit into your mind. I know what you like.
I'm sorry.
You like news? Is that what you call it? Telling the truth of sorts.
I tell the truth that needs to be told. Whether it's truthful is a whole different story.
Perfect. Now, before she finishes, you hear another voice coming from the light. Now, sister, please. This man should have the chance to choose. And you see another woman identical, but to the woman in front of you, but where she has dark hair, the one coming from the light, has blonde hair and a white dress coming towards you. Now, you probably have a lot of questions, and we could provide with some answers, but I don't know what my sister has seen. I like to be a little more, you like to keep your secrets, even though oh, I am Sabina. I'm the goddess of knowledge. This is my sister. Sister, do not speak my name. You know that. Right. The nameless goddess. I am the nameless goddess. Goddess of secrets. Or the goddess of knowledge. Either one of us could give you something you want. Power, yes. Power and a little knowledge of where you're heading. It's a lot. Things have been happening. You'll figure it out. I know you will, but a lot of you guys have been coming, and I'm sure, sister, he would like to find out on his own. Wouldn't you? You like to seek the truth and then tell it to your liking.
I haven't done on the ground reporting in quite a while. I'm not opposed to getting my hands dirty.
Oh, I think I'm gonna like you.
I'm married.
So tell me.
Miss.
Happily?
Yeah, very happily.
Oh, well, I didn't see that. It's a shame. Oh well. Either way, what do you like more? You have two choices in front of you. Me, like I said, I'll help you keep your secrets and find out secrets that people might keep from you. Or my sister, who likes to tell everyone everything.
Secrets are power. They're leverage. They're much more powerful than just letting everyone know everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have to go with secrets.
I
Miss
knew I liked you.
Nameless Goddess.
For now, if you need me, if you want to call to me, just call me Nevia. Be careful if you do learn my name, though. Names hold power, dear. You see her hold out her hand. Do you take it?
Look between the two of them. Your sister's right, Sabina. Names have a lot of power. I reach to shake the hand, I guess.
You feel your hand, as you get closer, you feel your hand forming. And as you touch her hand, you feel your body reform into this shape, almost catch fire, but it doesn't burn.
Mm.
It feels good. You feel rejuvenated in a sense. You still kind of look like yourself, your older age, but you feel rejuvenated. You feel younger. You feel this surge of power through you. As you probably already know, what you're going to be. You have your character sheet of your warlock, Emberkin, and that is what you are going to be.
I haven't felt this fired up since a little blue pill. Let's do this.
Oh dear, you're not going to need that here, she says, and snaps, and your world goes black again. Let's find out what everyone else is going to be. All right, let's see if I can get everyone's attention now. Do my little dancey dance. I do my little dancey dance to get everyone's attention. Are we
God,
good?
so many notes I have
Perfect.
to write down. Type in the loudest keyboard known to man.
Yep. All right. As the world goes black for everyone, for a second, you feel this weightlessness. It's almost like when you're dreaming of falling. For a second, you feel weightless, and then your body just spasms. But you just feel that weightlessness for a moment. And you feel breeze. You feel a cold breeze. To you, Barnaby, you probably just feel, oh, I'm back in the storm. To everyone else, this breeze feels heavy. Like your head's, like you're putting your head out of the window of a car going 70, 80 miles an hour. You feel this breeze and you try to open your eyes, but the breeze is keeping them closed for a second, and then you open them and you see yourself falling and falling and falling. You don't see where the earth is, but you feel yourself falling. You look around you, you see stars. Where are you falling? Are you dreaming? You look around as you fall and you see these objects, stars. They're falling next to you, around you. Hundreds, perhaps thousands of them. Are you maybe like a meteor shower? As you fall, you see these objects catch fire as they enter the Earth's atmosphere, and you yourself, you see in front of you a fire burning, but you don't feel hot. It's not burning you. And as you fall faster and faster, you start to see the Earth. It's not one you've seen in globes. The continents, the seas, the mountains look so out of place that you can't quite figure out where you are or where you're going. As you continue to fall, you start to realize you feel yourself. You are yourself. You're falling. And you're going to hit the ground. Hard. You think for a moment, this is a dream. This isn't happening. Until you hit the ground. Your body feels an impact. Nothing short of like when you do wake up from a dream, you jerk awake as you feel the impact. You're not sore. You're not hurt. But you definitely felt an impact, and you look around you and you're not home. You're nowhere you know. You're in the middle of the woods, a forest, perhaps. Look around large trees in this wide open area. You look up and you see a bright blue sky in the middle of the day. And you think to yourself, this is a very wonderful clearing. Until you look down and you realize it wasn't a clearing. This was forest. And you look down and you see the impact that you made opened this clearing. There's a hole in the ground where there probably was grass, where you now stand, a small burrow, where each and every one of you stands. And you start to hear groans not too far from you as every one of you begins to get up and look around. What is the first thing anyone in this situation does? You think...
Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
am I dead? Am I dead? Are you you like an angel or something?
Are you dead? Am I dead? Am I the angel? You the...
Oh,
Now what in the... What?
oh.
Now what is going on? Hello? How deep are we in these
Never mind.
craters?
Okay.
It's a
All right,
small
so I am
crater,
dead.
but
This is so.
It's it's a small crater, and as you try to get up, Barb, you especially, it feels very strange. As you try to get up, you start to float, and you hear fluttering, and you look back and wings. You have wings.
But what the
She's
fuck?
ascending.
What the fuck?
And not
Wait,
angel
is
wings.
heaven- I don't understand. Oh.
Butterfly wings. And you start to hover over your hole to the hole next to you, to the person screaming back at you.
God.
And you see
Who?
what seems to be a lizard, a giant lizard man. As Morgan, you are a dragon. Dragonkin, I believe is the word.
What the fuck?
You talk? Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my God.
talk. Why wouldn't I
I'm so
talk?
dreaming.
What are you talking about?
You're strange. You're weird. Why am I dreaming this? What the heck? I'm supposed to be in Fabio's arms. Oh,
I don't know.
I'll wake up. I'll wake up. Jim's gonna wake me up. Jim's gonna wake
I
me
know
up.
that voice anywhere.
Fucking Christ.
This is how.
Anyone else? Can anyone else speak, please? Ed, is there anybody else nearby?
Hello? Hello?
Hey.
Barnaby.
Do you guys know where I am? I fell over. I think I might have hit my head or something. And
Oh my fucking god!
I don't know, I think I'm
A
seeing
lizard
shit.
can talk.
Barnaby,
A lizard.
you have a very interesting situation where in this instance, as you're kind of taking yourself into account and like checking to see if you're okay. You're used to chasing the storm. You're used to chasing a storm. This right now in this moment, you feel you are a storm. As you
Bars.
are an airkin. Would be an air genocide,
What?
I guess.
What the fuck?
You are made
D-
and feel like air, like a storm itself.
Can I see her, or is it like thin air in a voice?
No,
Or
they're,
them, or sorry.
he's a physical body, but
I feel
they're
like
like
it would be like it would
Yeah,
be
go
like
ahead.
that girl from Miss Peregrine's Hall for Peculiar Children, that one girl who could like float, and she had to wear the super heavy boots because she would just float away. That's kind of how I saw it, but if
Yeah.
it's different, then that's fine.
Yeah, and with airkin abilities, it kind of does make sense, you know. I believe that's what they're called anyway. I forget. This is new. Daggerheart is new. You will forgive me if I make a couple. Skykin, my bad. If I can make a couple mistakes.
But
Uh,
Barnaby, as he's thinking to himself, he's like, "Wait a minute. Where have I heard that voice before? I hear this agitating, grating voice." Barnaby then looks up and he goes, "Barb?"
Who's asking?
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Barb.
Yes, I am Barb. You all know me. You know me, so you know where I
Barb?
am. You brought me here.
Oh God, for the love of God. It's Barnaby.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Barnaby is a human person, and you
Uh-huh.
don't. Wait a minute. Talk again. Talk again.
Uh uh um
Oh my God! It really is you. Oh my God! It really is you.
Oh, for the love of God.
Barnaby, just big arms
No, I want to go
grabs
home.
you.
I want to go home.
Barnaby,
I want to
Barnaby,
go home.
Barnaby. Now what is going on here? I want to go home too.
Oh, hi, Barb.
How did you
Hi,
get
hi,
here?
Barb.
How did you get here?
I don't know. How did you get here, Barb?
I don't know. I don't know. I was at dinner with my family, and then, I just, I think I was having a hot flash, and I feel like 39 is a little bit too early to be having. And I'm sorry, you're young. Um, sweetheart, uh, sometimes older women, when we get to a certain age, things like
Okay,
your
Barb,
youth gone through things.
that's okay. All right, Barb.
But what
Okay,
I'm
deep
trying
breath.
to say is I passed out. I passed out, and now I'm here.
Wait, so you did too? What about you, Barnaby? Did you also have? I mean, because that's what happened to me. I was in my garage. I don't know. I felt dizzy. I thought I was having a stroke or something. I tried to call the police, but I was out before I knew it. And
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Who are you?
oh, sorry. I'm Morgan. Um, I'm an EMT. I'm an EMT in the Dublin area. You know, I just
Oh, fuck me. Hey,
Oh
Morgan.
my God. Oh,
what do you mean? You
no.
you guys saying you know me? I've never seen the two of you. Well, to be honest, I feel like I'm hallucinating right now, so I don't
I feel
know
like
who
I'm
is who.
hallucinating.
But
You're
I
telling
mean,
me.
I don't
All good.
I don't think I know either of you.
EMT. Why does that sound so
I mean, I don't
familiar?
know. Barb, I feel like I've heard
Um,
your voice before, but I don't know. I don't know about you, Barnaby.
but I'm
Me
Where we
Barnaby
neither.
met?
Flats. We've worked together for pickup after natural weather disasters, rescuing people from homes.
You mean the
We took a
You
selfie
mean
together that one time. That meant nothing to you.
you mean the F4 out by Columbus? I remember that.
It was actually more of a EF3, but that's fine. You know, it's fine. It's okay.
sorry.
Not it's okay. Some people
Um,
aren't educated. That's fine. That's okay.
Barnaby
so
here is real into storms. Oh, I remember when you were just a one running around, always talking about the clouds and this and that. Oh, you are just a total. I'm sorry. Am I embarrassing you again? Oh, no.
no.
I love that you've pursued something that you love, and also there are wings on my back, and I don't know what to do about
Yeah.
it. Who are you?
I heard another voice. I heard another voice around here. Is there someone else out there?
Slowly crawling away, throwing up in the tree line. Ugh.
well, man, are you okay? You need
Yeah,
You good?
I think my
some help?
medicine was
Yeah,
wrong
maybe
again.
don't just get on your stomach if you need to. It helps.
Just leaving a scorch mark on a tree as I am an emberkin, so I am quite on fire, ever so slightly.
Oh no!
Drop and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll! Stop, drop, and roll! Does anybody have a
No,
So
water bottle?
I've
No,
been called hot-headed plenty of times. It's fine.
I'm sure you have, but sir, you are on fire. I don't know if you know.
I don't feel like it. I'm actually feeling pretty good right now. I can see my toes for the first time in years. This is weird.
Wow.
Oh,
so
But
jeez.
so we're all in agreement that we're dead, right? That's what we're
Yeah, no,
going
it
that's
was
to
the
about
that's the
here.
time for
conclusion that
me.
I come to
I
as
feel
Yeah,
like
well.
we're
I
Yeah,
dead.
feel like that's the most
we're
obvious
dead.
answer
All of us are
here.
dead.
Okay.
We're
Dead,
dead.
we died.
All
How'd you
right.
go?
Sounds
What
good.
happened to you, Barnaby? How'd you die?
Um, uh, it's really ironic, actually. I was just kind
No,
of
let me
driving.
guess. Let me guess. Tornado. You got sucked right up.
Yeah,
Got sucked
I,
right on up into the storm.
I guess I just wasn't careful this time. How
I'm
about
just
you,
telling you, you
Barb?
need to put
Enough
on some
about me. Let's
weight.
talk about you.
You gotta put on some weight. You gotta eat more. That's why you got sucked up so easy, I bet.
Yes, Barb.
I'm sorry, insensitive. Insensitive.
No, it's good.
Insensitive.
It's okay. It's okay.
How about you both?
Bad mocktail died in my favorite chair. If I had to
Oh, not a
guess.
bad way to
Sounds
go.
great, man.
Yeah, saw
Oh
the light
man.
and everything. Was told not to go. Now I'm here.
You saw I didn't see anything. I just kind of passed out. I was falling for a while. Oh, I know that's what I did see that. I did see I was falling and the Earth is weird. You know, maybe I think Pangea happened again. But it was stars. But you saw a light.
Yeah, these two old women were just talking to me. Happens, I guess.
I didn't get that. I just fell a lot.
I kind of just blacked
I-
out, and then
I-
I had the same falling thing, and then I wake up, and here you all are.
Yeah.
Is there
All
anything
right,
else in
well,
this
the
crater?
consensus
My
is
kid's favorite
Yeah.
show was Ben 10,
Huh.
so things typically happen with craters. Or is it just us?
Huh. Good taste.
I mean, I don't know.
I gave it a bad review personally.
Fair enough. Man, this sucks. I was like, I was supposed to to trim Mr. Johnson's hedges tomorrow. I had I was raking leaves for
oh,
one of my neighbors.
poor
I
Mr.
I
Johnson.
don't know
His
what they're
bush is
gonna
going
do
to
with
be
it.
everywhere.
Well, he's in
That's
his
what you
80s
said.
now. He can hardly do it himself. Those things are gonna go to hell.
I thought I
And-
recognized that
and you-
name. Morgan the Altruist.
Altruist. What do you
Wait.
mean?
Do we all know each other in some way, shape, and form, one way or another?
I don't. This
I-
fellow on fire has not introduced himself. I don't.
Oh,
You know,
that is true.
I know Barnaby. You know, maybe I know you, Morgan. Was it? But
Yeah.
this fellow over here, please, who are you?
my face card doesn't decline. I'm the
Oh.
one of the most powerful people on the East Coast.
Okay, you don't have a face
Oswaldo?
card right now.
Sweetheart, I don't
Um,
recognize the face, so you're gonna have to.
How
tell
about
me.
just the name, man?
Osvaldo?
Osvaldo.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Osvaldo Fowler?
Oh.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-mm.
All right, that settles it. This is hell. That's where we
Yep,
Okay,
we're
well,
screwed.
if I was gonna go anywhere.
are.
At this point, you all
All right.
hear a
well,
voice from the bushes. Well, if you're so
Mr.
keen on
Johnson, or
thinking
whoever
you're
you
dead,
said,
I think I could help you.
oh,
And you see coming from the
looking around.
you
Sorry,
see
go ahead.
coming from the no, you're good. You see coming from the tree lines, from the bushes, this massive 6-7 foot green massive dude, an ogre, just kind of walking to the trees, and you see next to him there's two little goblins kind of chopping up right behind him. If y'all really think you're dead, then you won't miss your belongings much. Hand them over.
Darling,
No,
what
that-
belongings?
I
I
don't even
fell
know
in
what
a
you're
crater. I've
talking
got
about,
nothing in my
man.
pocket.
You look down, and oddly enough, you have stuff on you. You have a pouch that seems filled with coins, a weird looking bottle that seems to be filled with some type of liquid that you're not entirely sure of. You look at yourself. Some of you have weapons, armor.
Well, I stand corrected. And also, does your mother know that you're out robbing people in the middle of the woods who just fell into a hole?
My
I
mother
bet you
taught
feel
me
real
how
good
to
about
rob
yourself.
people.
Well,
Yeah,
then your mother's
guys,
mother
hold
must
on.
not be very proud of her.
I have scales.
Yeah.
There's scales on my. Like, I have claws on my hands. What the fuck?
Sir, you are green. You are green. Do you need help? We have an
Why
EMT
am I-
over here. I think he
well-
can help you.
That feels a little racist, actually.
like
I'm
Shrek.
Well, there's scales.
always been like this.
Uh,
Are you talking to me or him?
Always been green.
Okay.
Who, are they also? Are they also green?
What color
I think
would
you
you
should
be?
get checked out.
What color would you be, Morgan?
What
That's a
color
great
would I
question.
be? I'm gonna be like I want to be gold.
Okay.
I want to be like a gold, like a reddish orange tint.
All right.
I think the funniest part about this is that Barb in her new fairy body is kind of praying mantis-esque, absolutely green. She is for sure green. Also, sweetheart, you should get that checked out. I've never seen a person with green before.
Barb, I
Maybe,
hate to
You
break
know-
it
there's
to
an
you.
ointment. Maybe there's an ointment. Have you ever seen this, Morgan?
Yeah.
Morgan, have you
Ma'am.
ever seen this?
Ma'am, you're also green, and you're like
I'm not. What are you
3 foot
talking about?
tall.
I'm not green. And she looks down at her hand.
You're really small.
No! Wait, what the hell? No, you're.
I
swear
mean,
to
you
God,
seem fine to
I
me.
swear to God,
if
somebody
I'm
better
honest.
tell me what I look like right now. Right now, someone better tell me what I look like. And if it's anything
You're-
other than just straight up a human woman, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out.
You
Well,
You
You're a
catch-
you're green and you're
fairy.
small. You're green and you're
Ye-
little.
most of you at this
But
moment,
fairy-like.
you see this orc in front of you. He's carrying a massive axe, very nice, clean. He takes very good care of it, and you all catch a reflection of yourselves in it. Each of you, for the first time, you now see what you look like.
I think Barb like goes up to like walks up to him and looks into the axe like super close. Like just walks up. I'm hideous. Oh me. And she grabs on his arm and just sweetheart, no, I'm sorry. You don't know. We're in hell. We found this out just a little bit ago. Well, I think we've all died. I think you don't know yet.
I think
I'm just like touching like my face and my teeth, and I'm like, holy shit, this is so fucking cool.
he look,
This is
he looks
awesome.
down
What the fuck?
at he looks down at one of the goblins. He's like, I think we picked the wrong people to rob. Whatever, just drop your stuff.
I didn't bring my wallet, man.
I
Do they
I-
let you
I-
like bring? Do they take like U.S. dollars in hell? Is that like? Is that
that's a
currency
good
here?
question.
In this moment,
Yeah, I don't know. Is my debit card gonna work?
you see a
Because
arrow
I'm kinda
come
hungry.
at you, Morgan, and barely whiff by. I'm not playing. And in this moment, all of you get a sense of fight or flight. Like your body automatically knows what to do. It's kind of like this is your body, but it feels for a second like someone else is controlling it as you get ready for our first combat, and everyone should more or less know what they're supposed to be. If not, Barnaby, you are the druid that you sent me. Osvaldo, you already know. Morgan, you are going to be the seraph. That one you should already have. And Barb, you are a bard.
Barb the Baird.
Barb the Bard. And in this moment where
Right.
you feel this sense of fight or flight kick in, you guys act first. So in this kind of combat, it flows a little differently than D&D. You all get a turn, basically as a team. So one of you can decide to go, what you guys want to do, and let me actually bring you guys over to the fight scene. There you go. Now you guys should be able to see yourselves. These are just placeholders for now. Now that you guys know what you are, you can do your Roll20 stuff later, and I will change the scene to the battle scene.
Which one's the druid?
It should be the first one you sent me.
Say,
The very first one.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Again, idiot. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're very good. But you guys get to act first. And then when it's my turn, if you either fail a roll with fear, or I decide to use a fear, which, as daggerheart rules, for those of you that are watching and don't play daggerheart, I start off with 4 fear, which should be at the bottom of my screen. I want to show you guys, the players. I don't want to keep that a secret from you. But I start off with 1 fear per player, so I have 4 fear in the meantime. But with that being said, who wants to act first? Well, I change our music.
I'm just getting my sheet together. Give me one
Yeah.
moment.
You guys are good.
Yeah, I'm looking over my sheet like, man, I have no attack spells. Shit.
I have an idea.
I
Let's
have an idea.
leave.
Oh,
You guys
I-
also
so
look. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I believe that I'm right up next to the big guy, right? Because I just
Oh, yeah,
grabbed
you
onto
would've-
his arm, so I believe I'm
yeah.
right there next to him.
Yeah, you would have been right there, right up next to him. You guys
Right,
can place
so-
yourselves wherever you guys want on the map. That's all you guys.
Okay, which one's which?
You guys should have
Who is
access to
who?
them. And
So sorry, who's who on here? Oh, is that me and the
yeah, the fairy
little
looking one.
dress thing?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. I believe I'm right there. I think her first gut instinct would just be, oh shit, I'm casting slumber. Like, let me see if I can just put this guy right to sleep.
Go for it.
So
Uh,
it says make a spell cast roll against a target within very close range.
Mm-hmm.
On a success, they're asleep. So spell cast roll. Is it the same as all the other rolls? 2d12?
Yeah,
and
2d12 plus your. I believe for bards it's gonna be presence.
I believe I have +2 on that because it tells me a little +2 spellcast roll.
Yeah. So roll your 2d12s and add them up. Plus
So, okay. All right. Okay. 10 and 12 is 22, +2 is 24, and hope was the 12.
2. Okay, so you put a hope on your
So 24
sheet.
with hope.
24 with hope definitely succeeds. Add that hope to your sheet. That definitely
Okay,
succeeds
and then
as
where
you
do I
go.
mark the? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Mark hope. Right
You,
there.
you kind of just react on
Wonderful.
instinct. Like how would your magic work? You tell me. I don't want to tell you how your magic works.
So I think in this moment of she has realized like shit's hitting the bricks. Suddenly, like you said, there's that sort of body reaction. And she does a sort of like there's a moment where there's just sort of like a whirl of wings and of like insectile pieces and parts. It's green, there's wings or whatever. There's sort of like a twirl down tiptoe steps, almost like a dancer on, but with strange insectile legs. And she does sort of like a step back, back and around, and there's like a sort of there's like a strange iridescence that happens in the air, almost strange spray that is reflecting light strangely, and I think that is sort of it goes over him in this sort of twirl, and then whatever I guess on a success it says he is asleep until he takes damage or when you spend a fear on his turn to clear that condition. So
Yeah.
big guy is asleep.
Yeah, you see as you do your
Big.
dance routine, he just kind of like and just falls on his back. And it's still your guys' turn. You rolled with
Take
hope
the
and
power,
succeeded.
breathe up, motherfucker!
So
Motherfucker.
Whoever wants to go
No one
next.
else has one.
God.
Can I use a spell of mine to create a gust of like a tiny little tornado to blow them away?
What was that? Read the spell for me. See what it does.
Gale force. Mark a stress to conjure a gust of wind that it says you or an ally up to a very far range. So I don't think I can do it to other people. I think it's just me or anybody in my group.
Okay.
I think I might skip that for now. And I think that's all I have. That's all I have that can do anything in this case.
Oh, please remember to put on your armor. If you don't have armor slots, you guys should have
you do
armor.
equip everything.
Yes.
Equip your
Yes,
armor,
yes,
equip
yes.
your weapons, whatever you guys use. Make sure it's all equipped.
Gotcha.
While you're still looking, I'm gonna roll up to the goblin on the right, and I have a staff of some kind. I'm just kind of like strike it on the ground a little bit as it lights in flame, and I will mark a stress for my Emberkin ability.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna golf swing this fucking goblin.
Go for it.
That's not great. That's gonna be a 12 with hope.
12 of hope does succeed, just barely.
All right. All right.
So give yourself that hope and go ahead and mark down. Give me some damage.
Oh, this is gonna be a lot of damage potentially. Oh, not when I roll a 1. So that's going to be 6 points of magical bludgeoning damage, I guess, and 1 point of fire damage. I will then spend a favor as I just like kind of look down at this creature. Oh, you are such a pitiful being to be in our presence right now, and I will use Deadly Devotion to give myself +1 evasion.
Oh,
Cool. As you do, no, I'm good. As you do your like little golf swing, kind of like you probably golf all the fucking time. You just follow through and blow this goblin to smithereens. It just cinders left of him. And he is gone.
If only you would want to talk.
Damn. Real fast, what's the sort of like action economy like in this? Like how do we I know that it's sort of like we all kind of act until we fail and then the guys go or something along those lines. But when it comes to like each individual person, how does that is it just like I do this and then I do this and then I do this or I do this, next person does that, or how does that go?
Yeah, you can kind of just go. Things like, you take an action. Movement is kind of like, there's no exact movement of how much you can move per turn, kind of. It's just like very close, far, very far range. As far as action economy, like, yeah, you get your action. And things like, there are no like bonus actions or anything like that. Things like potions you can just do when it's your guys' turn at any point in time. Yeah, I don't know if that answers your question.
I think like if I actually don't know this, are you allowed to do like 2 actions in between someone else not doing something? Like, I don't know, or does that like give an opportunity for enemies to attack or something? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if no one in your team has anything like prepared or anything, you can also go again. Usually I'll try, either I'll try to go in there with a fear, make it my turn. So there's still like some cuts in between, or you guys won't succeed as often as you have now, so it'll cut either way. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and spend a fear just after that. They saw you absolutely demolish that one goblin, and you guys look out into the trees where the arrow first came from, and you see that there are 2 archers. So I'm going to go ahead and spend a fear, turn that 3, and to have one of the archers make an attack. Towards let's go ahead, because they saw Morgan go ahead and do that, so they're gonna shoot Morgan. Not with that. No, that's a 5.
Oh.
Once again,
that doesn't hit. Sorry.
So yeah, that once again you see another arrow come at you and miss.
Holy shit!
Wow, you corner a group of scared people in the forest and you can't even hit them.
I turn around and instinctively, when my body flinches, 2 big like golden wings sprout from the back of my armor, and I float into the air, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I hold my hand out, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I accidentally cast Bolt Bend.
Okay.
At the goblin that fired an arrow at me.
Yeah, they're not the. You
So I'm
look
gonna
now
roll
at
that.
as they're shot at you. These people, they're not goblins. The people shooting at you, they're humans.
Oh, they're people.
But they have
People,
robes
okay.
on. They have and like
Ranger.
their
Okay.
bow and arrow. But yeah, go
Okay.
ahead and give me that roll.
Oh, I'm actually not sure. What is my spellcast modifier? For him, I'm actually not sure. Hold on. So, where are you? Where are you? There we go. Okay, I get +2 to my spellcast roll, but I don't actually know where that's coming from, if I'm being honest.
I think
Uh,
is it not knowledge or instinct? Whatever's your +2.
my +2's in strength,
That's interesting.
but
Very
I'm
interesting.
actually not sure what my. I mean, well, it's I'm assuming it's modified off my strength.
Yeah.
My
If your sheet
but
says +2,
because that's what
it's +2.
my sheet says +2, and my only +2's in strength, so I guess that's where it's coming from. So that is a 17 total, with fear,
With fear, okay, so I'll take a fear, but that does hit.
which feels thematic. All right. 2d8 or 1d8, sorry, +2, 6 damage.
6 damage. 6 damage to the one on top or the one on the side. You said you were aiming for the archers.
The one that shot at me, the one at the top, I'm assuming, because they're the closest.
Okay. Yeah.
Are they the one that shot at me?
Yeah. So what does this look like? What is your magic look
It's
like?
just a flash of golden light coming from my hand, in like a ball of light just streaks from my hand in the direction that I'm pointing, which is really just me like, stop at the guy.
almost like that one meme where the guy's like this and disintegrates. It's kind of like, wait, and he just gone completely. Nothing left in the flash of light as that guy goes. But you did roll with fear, which makes it my turn once again. And I will
It's like
spend
that
a
one
fear.
scene from like Scott Pilgrim. It's like that one scene from Scott Pilgrim when they were doing the Battle of the Bands, and that enemy band just got completely evaporated for no reason.
Yeah.
I forgot that happens. That movie.
But I will spend a fear to wake up the ogre. And then let's see. He's gonna go ahead and attack. He's gonna go ahead and hit Barb because you're the closest one here. All right, let's see. So he wakes up. He takes his axe. It's like, I don't like being asleep, and that's gonna be a 15 to hit.
Is that against my evasion?
Yes.
Okay, that hits.
Cool.
Yeah, 8 hours of sleep is very important for development.
So you're gonna take 9 physical damage. No, wait, I read that wrong. That's a 3. So 5 physical damage.
Oh. Okay. So how do I mark that on my?
So what are your thresholds?
Okay, so if it's so it says minor damage 6, major damage 12, then severe damage. So is it anything under 6 is minor, over 6 is major?
Exactly. So under, so you only take 1 hit point.
Okay.
So you only took 1 hit point.
Mark. Gotcha.
So he goes. He just kind of like
I think
swings.
Barb has never been in a fight in her whole life. As she gets hit. Oh no! God! Oh my God! Why would you do that? Oh, why would you do that? Oh my God! And just blathering mess.
He just kind of looks down at you. It's like, I've had enough of this. Get them. I'm gonna go ahead and mark his stress. 2 to rally, which lets the goblin attack as well in this turn. Where's my the goblin's gonna run up to Barnaby actually, and
Fucking shit.
let's see if he hits. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. That's a 17 to hit.
Yep.
All right, and the goblin with a little knife. Oh wow, okay, he does 8 points of physical damage. Just goes a little knife, just kind of.
All right, so that's 2 HP that I would mark.
Yeah, unless you want to use an armor slot to lower it 1 threshold.
I'll go ahead and take the 2. I'll be a man.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. With that, that is my turn. It's back to you guys.
Any
I
retort
think
from
Barb,
Barnaby?
having been hit, is just gonna fly up. That's gonna be her first thing. She's just gonna start flying, and she's gonna go up so that he can't hit her.
All right. You haven't done anything in a while,
Just
Barnaby.
to-
Do you have anything?
I'm gonna smack the shit out of this little thing with the dual staff. With just a
Go
straight up
for
just clock him.
Go for it.
All right. What do we got? Oh, fuck me. That is so it's the highest, right?
Yes.
It chooses whether it's hope or
Okay.
fear. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's an 8 with hope.
Okay, well, let me see. Well, you take a hope. It does not hit, however.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah. You're still not entirely used to being this light, even though you were pretty light before. You feel a lot lighter, so you kind of like
Damn.
overstretch a little bit too far. And with that, comes right back to me because you failed. So this archer on the
Supposedly when
long
we got
is
a
gonna.
fear.
No, it's either with you fail a roll, or you roll with fear, or I use a fear.
Right.
So with that, this archer is going to go
use the
ahead and
restroom.
take
I'll
a
be
shot.
right.
Yeah, go for it. This archer, seeing you trying to get away, is going to take a shot at Barb. Nope, that's going to definitely miss. That's going to be a 7.
Woo!
Yeah, he's kind of trying to look up, but you're very small, even for him. You're just going to like... These archers cannot hit shit. Right back to you guys.
Yeah, Barb is realizing with her like wings and stuff, she kind of got her feet in the air, so to speak. And like now that she's like, oh, okay, no, like she feels it in her body. There's like a moment of thinking back to like, this is just like dance. This is the same. And she sort of taps into that old sort of reserve inside of her that knows how to move like with evasion and quick and catch herself and stuff. And so there's a moment where it's like as the arrow is coming at her, still got it.
But it's your guys' turn for whoever wants to go.
After like a good like 10-15 seconds while all the rest of this has been happening, and I've just been staring at my hand, like inspecting it, like what the fuck. I look to the big guy, and I'm gonna flex my arm and see if I can get the same thing to happen again. And I'm gonna fire. I'm gonna
Real
fire
fast.
another bolt beacon at the big
Before
guy.
you do that, I think I have something that might help that if I go that first. Question.
Okay.
If there's a -2 penalty to someone's difficulty, will that make it easier to hit them?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll spend. I have the make a scene where I spend 3 hope to temporarily distract a target within close range. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend 3 hope. And 2, 3. And while Barb is like up and in the I think she's sort of like flitting around the big guy's head. Like, you should be ashamed of yourself. Scared and all, and so on and so forth. And I can't believe this. You hit me in the heart. Okay, you should be ashamed of yourself. And so now he has a -2 to his difficulty, and now when you try to hit him, you should have an easier go of it.
Yeah,
I love that
that's.
you were cut out for half of that.
I think you got. Yeah. I think you got too high.
You peaked, like, Discord.
Yeah, you peaked.
You broke the sound barrier with your scene. That's like you did a good job.
Okay,
Right.
cool. So I get.
And just imagine
Okay,
if it was breaking
-2.
the sound barrier for you guys. Just imagine I'm right next to his head. So
He's definitely distracted. I'll tell you that much.
Tinnitus now.
That's a 13 with hope.
With the -2, that does it. Yeah. Yeah. You
Yes.
hit.
Okay.
Go for it. Hit me some damage.
All right, and then because it was successful,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna actually go ahead and spend. I'm gonna spend one of my hopes from my character, and I'm
Okay.
going to use my class feature to add an extra D8 on top of that damage.
Go for it. Hell yeah.
I really need to go through my dice bag and find D8s because I didn't know which dice I would need. I was not prepared.
That's very valid.
Oh, I rolled 2 ones. All right, that's 4 damage total.
It's a crit. It's a crit, actually.
Is no,
It's
no,
when
not on
you're
my,
rolling
not on
the
my
hit,
Right.
not on the
Yeah.
damage.
This was the
Yeah,
damage
damage.
dice.
it's
Yeah,
the
this was the
damage. So
damage dice.
unfortunately,
Anywhere else would have been good.
So just like just the bolt of light that came from my hand is like a little poof compared to the last one. It's just a tiny little like golf ball size.
It's like a puff of smoke. Just
it's
Yeah.
like when you're like in a dream and you're like I'm eyes like lying and
you're cutting out really badly.
Yeah, that
Yes,
sounds
please.
that's really interesting.
I can't tell if it's your mic or if it's your internet. I'm gonna be real. Yeah.
damn.
damn,
Oh.
calling both her
Damn.
mic and her internet shitty is crazy word.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Hey, you. Hey, Val. You. Yeah,
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Hey, that's
yeah.
fucked up.
I know where you live.
Some
No, I'm just
of
kidding.
us can't afford to have a nice mic and nice internet, okay? Not in this economy.
She says with a
Thank
nice mic in
you.
front of her head.
Thank you.
This was a gift.
Hey, Doe. Hey, Doe. Hey, you. Hey, Doe. Hey, Doe. That's
Yeah,
fucked
yeah,
up.
yeah.
But it's still your guys' turn. That was you rolled with hope, so you guys can still do stuff.
Oh, we're gonna take this big guy out. So I'm just gonna like kind of get behind him. Every baby needs a good spank, and we're just slam him in the ass with the dual staff.
I actually
Go
forget.
for it.
In what
Um,
situation do I gain hope? I forget.
When you roll with hope, so you
Okay, so
you
I
would
got
gain.
one.
You just rolled it. Yeah, you would gain another one.
I used it. I got it and used it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
got it
does the
and used it.
difficulty still is the -2 to his difficulty through to the end of our turn, or is it just for like one thing? Like
What does this
What does it say?
the ability say specifically?
it just says temporarily.
Temporarily, it's probably yeah. Either if it's temporarily, it's probably you have to spend a fear for him to just kind of focus back. So he is still distracted. So you do still get that bonus.
Okay, so there is still that -2.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So what did you roll, Osvaldo?
Yeah. This baseball bat's too long, as I rolled a 9 with fear.
Ugh.
Whoops.
And you just kind of whiff it a little. He just kind of like looks down. Still a little distracted, but brings it back to me.
Real nice swing there. Maybe try to get it more in the hips next time.
He's
Swung a bat in
gonna.
years.
Happy Gilmore it.
That's what I did to the goblin. It worked great.
Oh. That's an interesting one.
I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that.
Oh my, oh my. We're
Uh,
all gonna die.
Gonna go ahead and
Oh.
spend. You rolled with fear, correct?
Correct.
So that put me back to 4. I'm gonna spend 2 to use this ability. Hail of boulders. So he's gonna kind of like run back just the tiniest bit, pick up some rocks that are like right here, like this massive rocks, and he's gonna chuck them at everyone in a straight line in front of him.
It's the meteor.
I'm above
So
him.
that's-
Does that include me?
Yes, it does, because he can
Just like
throw them off.
basketball lobs. It just goes up to hit you and then land on Barnaby.
So that is everyone except Morgan. So that's gonna be ew.
Yes.
That's going to hurt. That's gonna be a 17 to hit everyone except Morgan.
Fucking. Oh.
All right, and then damage is gonna be. It's gonna be 7 physical damage.
Damn. Okay.
Forget as well. When you roll with fear, do you also you gain a stress, don't you? Or do you
No.
not?
No, only abilities that say
You don't
mark a stress,
expend
or
stress. Okay,
unless I
cool.
tell you that you would mark a stress because
Yeah,
of a certain adversary's ability.
Okay, got you.
But yeah, everybody takes what did I say? 7 physical damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, 7.
If that goes past the threshold and you want to use an armor slot, please let me know.
Yep,
Or
I'll
unless that's still
absolutely do
minor
that.
damage.
I'm
Yep.
bringing it down to minor damage by using an armor.
Okay, perfect. Anyone else?
Same
I
here.
think I also am gonna do the same thing. Yeah.
Sounds good. So all of you just mark 1 hit point, and then I'm gonna use 1 last fear just to get that vulnerability off of him. So he's no longer distracted, but that is his go. Back to you guys.
Damn. How much fear this motherfucker got?
I'm down to 1, so I don't have a lot left.
If he has so much fear, why is he still here? Why hasn't he run for the hill? Okay. So scared.
You go into the dungeons of fear and hunger and are surprised when you're scared and hungry.
I think I'm gonna use rally to give everybody a rally die, so everyone gets a d6 that they can. It's kind of like bardic inspiration. Everyone gets a d6 that you can choose to roll, adding to whatever your action or whatever is.
Cool.
So
Can you add it to
that's
damage
in that.
rolls, or is it like any roll?
Yeah, you can add it to action, reaction, damage, or you can use it to
Cool.
clear stress equal to the result.
Oh,
But
nice.
so I've used
That
that.
seems
So I think in
terrible.
this moment, Bard has just been swatted out of the sky like a bug on a windshield by this giant boulder, and she was, oh my god, oh that's smart, oh that's smart. You know what, you guys? In moments like these, you always gotta tell people get up and get moving on your feet, folks. And somehow that inspires.
If you choose to be inspired, you can take
Hell
that
yeah.
rally.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Yeah, you have to make the decision to be inspired by that.
So how hurt did everybody get from that? That
Just
big
one.
rally?
I got 1.
One.
Yeah.
You marked 1. You marked 1. Which you had marked 1 already, right?
Yeah,
They
Barb did
both
2.
One of
have
you
2
marked
hit
1
points
already.
now.
Barb. Oh,
Yeah.
both of you. Okay. What about Barnaby?
I have 3 marked.
Mm.
Oh, okay. So I see Barnaby's taking a few hits, and I rush over and be like, oh, let me see what you got. Let me see what you got. And as I place my hand on just on their shoulder, like trying to look around and see where the damage is. My hand starts glowing, and Barnaby, you feel your wounds begin to close, and you can unmark 1 HP, and I spend 1 hope.
Yeah, you
You're
kind of
so real for that.
you kind of
God bless
run
you.
up to him. You run up to him like An EMT.
Sorry, I spent
Your mind is thinking EMT.
I'm out of hope,
I need
guys.
to help.
I spent 3, not 2. I'm out of hope, guys. All my hope's gone.
We're all
And as
gonna
as
die.
you
I have
as
no
you
more
run
hope.
up as you run up to, like, you're thinking EMT, I need to help, I need to stop the bleeding. You place your hand over him, and this weird, strange, like, energy, warm, inviting energy just passes through you, and you see it just close the wound instinctively. Like, you knew what you had to do, and your magic just did it.
All right. Okay. All right. So, I don't know. This is hell. Thinks whatever. I'm gonna, I'm gonna get up and immediately I'm gonna go back to where I was.
Cool.
I'm flying too still.
All right.
So I'm like 10 feet in the air. Back
All
where I
right.
was.
I'm gonna try again and smack
Go
the
for it.
shit out of this goblin.
Go for it. Be my guest.
All right. All right.
Real fast before you do that, I have something that can heal another hit point off of you guys if you would like. And it doesn't. I don't need to do anything for it, so I can't fail. But I let's see. Within close range is 10 to 30 feet away. Are both? I would say everyone at this point is within close range, right? Because Morgan ran in.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna.
I'm gone again. I'm back.
Yeah,
where I
Morgan
was
ran
before.
back, but
Okay,
everyone
that's
else is good.
So I would be like,
Yeah, but
what would that be?
you're
far?
all right on hit. You're all right on hit points, right?
Yeah,
Or-
I haven't taken any damage yet.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use relaxing song so that me and all allies with clear a hit point. And so I think in this moment it's just Barbara's still up in the air. But she's going to again. There's sort of like a strange buzzing that is happening, like wings and insectiles that sound like a strange hum, and she does a sort of like drill dance, whatever, iridescent almost spray that sort of goes out, and there's like a light coating like goes both and Barnaby. And in that moment, you can clear a hit point because some property of it takes that away from you. All right, dust yourself off, folks. Dust yourself off. Rub a little bit of dirt in it. All right, get on up.
Thanks,
The only dirt I
Barb.
need is what I'm going to throw into his eyes, and I'm going to start like poking at the ogre with the staff.
Was
Do
Barnaby
I have-
Yeah.
doing a thing?
Yeah, Barnaby was
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
hit
sorry.
the ogre first.
That's why you were
Yeah.
stabbing them.
You good?
All right, let's try this again, shall we? No, wait, no, don't do that. There we go. That is a 14 with hope.
That's going to hit. Roll
Thank
some damage.
God.
And you
I
gain a
need
hope.
some kind of dub here.
And you gain a hope as well.
That is 6.
6 points of damage. What do you hit him with?
Dual staff.
Dual stuff. Yeah, you just kind of like go down, almost just kind of almost the same as a golf swing, but not entirely. And you just hear like a heavy crack as he just falls limp on the ground. And he's gone.
That's what you get, motherfucker.
All right.
Yeah, that'll
You're doing
teach you.
amazing, sweetie.
Great job, Barnaby. Great job. A wonderful swing.
And Osvaldo, you were saying?
Yeah, I'm going to go and try and poke towards the lower abdomen of the ogre as I'm just going to get in front of him and just like start poking with the dual staff that's on fire. Please be high. Thank you. That's going to be a 13 with hope, but I can use my inspiration here, so I probably will.
13
'Cause
just
it
hits.
13.
13 is the difficulty, so it just hits.
Great. This is going to hurt. Oh boy, was I right. um 8 points of magical damage, 4 points of fire damage as I kind of put the staff into the ground and bend it, and it snaps up and just hits him in the junk.
Yeah.
Um, how do you want to do this? How
I
do you
just
take
said
him
it.
out?
I'm going to pop.
Be a little
a
more
balloon.
explicit, please.
Up the balloon.
Come on, this is the first big guy you guys are killing. Give me details, man.
Yeah, like a pole vaulter, I kind of like set the staff in, but instead of me going up, I just put all my momentum back and just springboard straight up. And there's a very loud scream, most likely, and it's not from me. As there's definitely a lot of weird liquid falling down, and it's instantly cauterized because it's a flaming dual staff.
Yeah.
And then while he's on the ground, I'm just gonna grab him by the throat. Just like,
Yeah.
we could have at least tried to work together, you pitiful thing. And push him away.
Damn.
As you all kind of hear in the bushes too. Some of you notice the last archer that was hiding in the back after seeing the big guy get taken out so easily. He kind of just scurries away unless anyone wants to.
Before
him.
he runs, can I try to cast Enrapture on him so he doesn't go?
You sure can.
Okay, I'm gonna try and cast Enrapture. Oh wait, he might not. How far away is he? I might not be able to do that. It's his close.
What's the range? Then no, he's definitely not close. He would be far and quickly approaching
is
very
he
far.
Like 30 feet away? Could we swing that as 30 feet?
Questionable. Since this is daggerheart, they don't necessarily use feet. It's weird. You got far, very far, close, and melee, I think, is the ranges.
So I might just yell at him.
Yeah.
Can
Where the fuck is the ruler?
If you want to be a part of the best crew in town, you better
wow.
sit your little ass down.
He is very far.
Okay. So certainly not. Is what
Definitely not 30 feet. I'll tell you that right now. Because they have a very far range. Like literally, that's their range on their stat is very far. So with their longbow, they don't have to be anywhere near you. So he is running.
Gotcha.
Get your ass back here.
As you guys.
Yeah. I think as he's running away, just sort of a shouting of like, "Oh, so now that all your friends have been taken down, wow! Talk about jumping off a bridge with your friends. You should be ashamed." And can I don't know? Can I inflict emotional damage on him in terms of not even mechanically? Can I just hurt his feelings?
Bruise his ego?
Bruise his ego. Can I use motherly instinct to bruise his ego? As one of my experiences to shame him.
You really want to bruise this guy's ego. You know what? Yeah, I'll give me a presence roll.
This is the year of hurting men's feelings.
Mm-hmm. Always. And that's every year. Okay. 11 and 7, so 18 plus 2 from presence plus 2 from motherly instinct. So 18 plus 2, so 22.
With hope or fear?
Hope.
Ooh, so you get hope. And you see him as he runs away.
I think it doesn't even come from a place of malice. He is led astray and he needs to reform in this moment. And I
as you see him running away, you can tell he's physically like sad. He puts his head down, his shoulders slumped, but he's still running for his life because he's very afraid.
Remember these tears. Remember these tears. As
you're yelling for him, you hear a distant voice from the other side of the burrow where you guys are from. You hear a voice call out, "Oh, well, all right now, Dane." Hey, you see a man kind of like almost a lion type head with like a feline features, big mane. He has a scar over his left eye, but he still has it open. It's not like a permanently closed scar. Well, alrighty now. I see what you guys don't want to mess. I definitely don't want to mess with that. Hi. Y'all kind of did my job for me. Name's Dane. I'm a bounty hunter. The town right across the street. Y'all folks
Well,
from
one of your
around here?
bounties is
Dane.
going on that way.
Oh, he's
One of
not a
your
meta.
bounties
I
is that
just
way.
came for the big guy. I'm here for the big guy. Y'all from around here?
It's
No,
complicated.
no, we just died.
Yeah,
like
we died.
today,
We died.
like
We're in
like
hell.
like literally
today.
20 minutes ago.
You see him
Yeah.
get closer. You see him get closer, and he kind of looks at you all up and down. Oh my. Travelers, you wouldn't say you're from another world, dimension?
Well, I mean, if
I believe, you know, if
I
that
don't know
dimension
how
is
like hell works. I don't know if it's like a
right.
place or if it's like a.
Oh, I think he's asking if we're from the land of the living. Yeah, no, so we're
Yes.
from the land
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
living.
we
Oh, wait,
were
no,
alive.
yeah, no,
Yes,
that's
We
probably
were
it.
alive
That
like
is,
Oh,
yeah.
recently.
Trust me,
Are
darling.
we,
Does
is it
everybody
still
not
alive?
die who comes here? Is it
You
not
are
like
not.
thought that
You're
was a
not
rule.
dead. You're not dead. You're very living.
I
And
think
you
the
got a
lady
lot
knows
to
what
live.
she's
Well,
saying. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it was pretty
I feel pretty
obvious.
dead. I mean, I don't have a pulse.
I had like a stroke or something.
Why don't y'all
And
come with me, and
I have
I'll
scales.
explain
Look
as
at
much
my
as I
hand. I have
can.
scales.
Okay.
And
I think
I'm
as we're following
I'm a
him,
cat.
Barb is going to be whispering. We're going to be whispering to the other people. I think he's in denial. You know, I think we just need to break this to him nice and slow. You know,
and
not
you
everyone,
also
not
get
everyone
that.
dies and is with other people immediately. I'm sure. You know, so we gotta break it to him slow. He hasn't realized it yet. Okay, we gotta play along for now.
as you
Dibs
guys
on not doing
are
that.
as you guys are whispering and talking, you see he goes up to the massive ogre and just kind of picks him up, put him all over his shoulder, almost like he's weightless, and just kind of like, well, y'all come in or not?
Wow, you are quite strong.
Wow.
How old are you? How old are you, sir?
Old enough. And that's where we're gonna end this. Anyway, right on the mark.
That's
This is where we'll pick up next session. We're still figuring out the name of this Daggerheart
Right.
series, but thank you guys for playing. Thanks you all for watching, and I guess we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And